All right, my name is Chuck Williams. I want to welcome everybody to the Monday night Cepeda presentation of Isagenix. Tonight we'll be talking about both the product and the financial opportunity that comes along with the product. Tonight is a weekly call. I don't know if you're watching this live or in person. Obviously, those of you watching it live, I know you're here, but there will be some people watching this recording. So I want to keep this to about 30 minutes, but I want to cover a lot of ground as fast as possible and give you a very good overview, both the product and the opportunity. Now, if you're here just as a customer, the first 15 minutes or so is going to be exactly what you want to watch. You can literally shut off at that point if you want. But the last 15 minutes, we'll talk about how you get your products paid for and how this can be even more than that if you want it to be. So welcome to our Isagenix presentation. It is my honor and privilege to represent the Cepedas on this call. This company is all about integrity. In the bottom right-hand corner, you should see a picture of Kathy Coover. She is one of the co-founders of the company. She is really the heartbeat of the company, in my opinion. And in this little disclaimer, she's talking about the product and the income opportunity. There are no guarantees, ladies and gentlemen. You can read it. You can do a screenshot. You can read our disclaimer on the website. It's all about real results, but it takes real work and effort on your part on the income side and even from the performance side. But a lot of you, if you're watching now, you'll see a picture of Steve Williamson a little bit. He's one of the participants in the Zoom call tonight. He'll tell you, you can even cheat on the Isagenix weight loss system and still get great results. It's amazing what you can do when you do it right. Market trends. Let's talk about this for just a minute to set the pace. But again, this is kind of looking at it from a customer's viewpoint and a business opportunity, financial opportunity. The global weight loss market, $672 billion. Now, this was estimated in 2015, and it's growing just like the waistlines of American citizens. 69% of people, adults in North America, are considered overweight or obese. I was in that category not too long ago myself. I have a very revealing picture to show in a little bit. Speaking of revealing pictures, this young lady is one of the fitness models. She's an Isagenix customer. I don't know if she's building a business or not, but I know she uses Isagenix. There's many in the performance arena, sports and performance, that are using the Isagenix for their personal fitness. I know the AMP line is one of my favorite product lines. I see John on here tonight. I know he's a proponent of the AMP line also. The global anti-aging market. Now, I don't talk a whole lot about this on Zoom calls because you just got to be careful what you say, compliance. And I'm very careful about that. This is a legacy company. I'll be the last one that's going to mess things up. And I'm not going to do it now. But do your research on the Isagenix products and some of the incredible innovations that we've come up with in this particular field right here. So this market is set to be $285 billion by 2018. It's far exceeded that at this point here in 2019. Challenges we face as people in the world today, not just America, but specifically in the world, in America. Obesity epidemic. You don't have to convince people of that. All they got to do is go anywhere, do a little people watching, and you're going to see a lot of people that are way overweight, unhealthy overweight. Toxicity. It comes at us in all different forms. We'll talk about that on the next slide. Bankrupt food. Farmer John, one of my good friends in Michigan, talks about there just is not the nutrition of food that there used to be 40, 50 years ago. Premature aging, stress, both physical and financial. These are challenges we face. Where does this come from? Well, it comes from what we drink, what we breathe, what we eat, and what we put in our bodies. Toxins are attacking us from all different directions, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's enough for the bad news. Let's talk about the Isagenix solutions. That's what we're here to talk about today. We'll start out talking about the products. We have an incredible product line. Over 100 products. We'll only focus on a few here tonight, but over 100 products, all of them scientifically tested and researched, the top of the line in each of the product categories. Isagenix started as a weight wellness company. It'll be 18 years ago next month, March, will be our 18th anniversary. We've transitioned to other product lines. We have a performance product line, the Vitality and Wellbeing, which used to be called our Healthy Aging. And then you've got our Personal Care and Beauty. And then you've got a category of its own called the Financial Wellness. And you'll see at the end of our presentation that our compensation plan is so strong that it has now become a product of itself. One of the things that you're going to love about Isagenix is that these products are backed by science. Isagenix employs more than 50 full-time scientists. So not only are our products great now, but they're working on the next generation of Isagenix products. Just about every major event you go to, there's 2 a year, they are announcing and rolling out new highly innovative products. Amazing what this company does. And it's founded on John Anderson's philosophy in the very beginning. Isagenix will be a no-compromise quality company. They're not going to scrimp and save and try to find alternative materials that are cheaper that dilute the value of the product. They're going to find the very best product that they can put on the marketplace, and that's what we have. There's testing done. It's absolutely amazing what they go through. And being backed by science, we have research that's done on our products, third-party testing, and these research studies are available at isagenixhealth.net. This study right here is one of my favorites, done by Dr. Paul Osorio. Basically, he took the Isagenix weight loss system and compared it to a hard, healthy diet, one of the most popular diets in America. And look at the results. Isagenix helped people lose 56% more weight. Now, that's really incredible when you realize that during the Isagenix weight loss system, it's not just weight loss. You're gaining muscle weight as you're gaining lean muscle while you're losing fat. So that stat, in my opinion, is off the chart incredible. 47% more fat loss, twice as much visceral fat loss. That's that unhealthy fat that gets around your organs. Here are some friends of mine that have had great transformations. The one in the middle there, Mark Nixon, him and Josie are not part of my personal team, but they're part of the Cepeda team, and both are in the 100-pound club. Phenomenal path that they've set people on to let people know this is real and possible. The lady in the top left-hand corner is Cindy Bartlett. Her husband, and her son have now lost well over 200 pounds just since April. Ladies and gentlemen, it has totally transformed their family, not just one person, but the family, the ripple effect throughout the family. That's so encouraging and exciting. I mentioned my friend Steve Williamson earlier. He's an absolute beast in the gym. He's got a martial arts background, and now people are coming up to him every time he works out and asking him, what in the world are you doing, man? You're leaning up. You're looking like a stud, more so than before. I love his before and after picture. The before picture, there's no energy, laying around on the couch, sleeping, being fat, and then the next picture, transforming into an absolute beast in the gym. Absolutely. So a good friend of mine, Steve Williamson. On the bottom right, you've got Pam Benjamin up in Chicago. Pam thought at her age, and she's a lot older than she looks. I've got permission to say that. Pam and I are close friends, but she's aged really well. She's older than she looks, but she got to the age where everything she had tried before to shed the pounds, to lose the weight, was not working. And so she got to a point in her life that she just figured, well, I'm going to live out the remainder of my days fluffy. She said it, not me. I'm just repeating it, fluffy. And so Isagenix literally transformed her life. She lost multiple dress sizes, and she's back to just an amazing look about her. So congratulations, Pam, on a great job. And then we got in the top right, that gentleman is the one who inspired me personally. I saw him on stage about 1.5 years ago, and I saw that before picture that you can kind of see in the background there. And then I saw him on stage looking like that picture looks in the after picture. And that's what inspired me to go from the middle picture here to the one on the right. So a little before I got involved in Isagenix, I had lost a little bit of that fat on the far left picture. That was my heaviest point. I had lost some of that weight before I started using Isagenix products. But the last 23 pounds I shed going from the picture on the left to the picture in the middle were 100% Isagenix, 0% exercise, and no dieting. I was not hungry. The fat literally melted off. And then when I saw that picture of Randy Peters I showed you just a minute ago, and I saw that 60-year-old man, he was 61 at the time I saw him, but I saw him go from my picture there in the middle to his picture of having some muscle. My wife and I came home from that event. We joined Gold's Gym. We started working out. We got a meal plan from Stan Yagro, which incorporated many of the Isagenix protein and products and the amped product line. And literally within 2 months, the 4 pounds, the 4 inches that I had lost off my waist when I lost the weight, released the weight, I added to my biceps, 2 in the right, 2 in the left. And that 50 pounds is now 80 pounds. I'm single hand preacher curling. People in the gym come up to me and ask me if I'm on steroids. I tell them no. I'm on an incredible nutritional system called Isagenix. These products absolutely work. So when someone asks you a simple question, what is Isagenix? A simple answer is, well, you know how weight loss options are often unsustainable and unhealthy? And I won't name any names, but you know what I'm talking about. Well, at Isagenix, we have a weight loss products that are not only high quality, but also work and work well. They fit your lifestyle, and they help you experience results that you can't get anywhere else. We ultimately can help you become the person you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just one part of Isagenix, but it's really what we're known for. It's the weight wellness part. Now, in addition to that, I want to share with you a few of our most popular products. The Isagenix Shake is our #1 product. I'm yet to verify this, but I've heard from reliable sources that we are now the #1 shake selling company in direct sales in America, just recently having passed Herbalife. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen, because we're only 17 years old. We'll be 18 next month, so we're like that teenager who's, I'm 17 and 11/12, but we're going to be 18 years old next month, and we have become the #1 shake sales company in the direct sales network marketing industry. Now, we're comparing to companies that have been around for decades and decades and decades. So that's pretty exciting. Why is that? It's because our shakes rock. Not only are they high in nutrition, but they're low in calorie and they taste great. You put those three factors together and that makes a great beer commercial, but it's not beer, it's shakes, and it does help you get control of your health. Now, here's a great slide I took from someone else's presentation, but I absolutely love this slide. I want to copy it so you can see it. It's the fast food analogy. How do most Americans eat? They eat fast. They eat fast food. Now, some of you may say, I never eat junk. Well, that's great. If you're eating clean, that's awesome. I'll show you another slide next time about how much clean food you'd have to eat to get the type of nutrition that you can get from Isagenix. But for now, let's talk about what most people eat. And it's that picture on the left. That's a typical lunch or dinner for Americans. What are they getting? There's no nutritional value. In fact, it's making your body more acidic, so therefore it's got negative nutritional value. Calories, that's about a full day supply for most people, 1830. Wow. And to believe I used to do that and not think anything of it. In fact, eat my wife's half of her burger when she was done, some of her fries. Absolutely amazing the way I used to eat prior to getting control of my health here with Isagenix. And the cost, $8.47 on average. That can vary. If you go to a restaurant, you have to tip, it can be more. If you eat off a cheap dollar menu, you can maybe get it for a little less, but $6, $7, $8 easy. The Isagenix solution. Nutrition, you're going to get your maximum solution. We're talking vitamins, minerals, the things you need for a nutritious meal. Calories, 240. Absolutely amazing. Cost, under $3. There is no comparison, ladies and gentlemen. We have a low-cost nutritional answer to the problems that people face here in America and around the world. Energy. One of the key things I find are people are looking for more energy. Now, the Ionic Supreme is the product I'm featuring on this particular page. It is one of my favorite products, but there's another one stacked up there. It's called the E-Shots. That product is absolutely phenomenal. If you look at John's shirt here, if John, you can stand up real tall there, he's got an E-Shot shirt on. Those two products there contain incredible science behind them, and they give you the nutrition you need, and they absolutely adapt to what your body needs. Awesome products. And the E-Shot, for example, that's not something you compare to the 5-hour energy drink or something like that. That E-Shot is going to give you a surge of healthy energy. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel energetic, but you're not going to have the jitters. You're not going to have the crash when you come down. This next product is my favorite. Temporarily out of stock unless you're using the lifestyle rewards, the auto ship. Be back in stock here in the middle of March. But what are telomeres? Telomeres are found at the tips of our chromosomes, and they're the most important markers for determining lifespan. John Anderson, the developer of the original Cleanse and several of the Isagenix products, one of the original founders, he was quoted as saying, the Isagenesis product is the greatest discovery of our time. Now, that's coming from a guy who has developed over 2,000 products. Absolutely amazing. Dr. Gabriel Cousins says, a breakthrough in a whole new era when it comes to nutrition and health. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting to be part of a company that has a product that supports telomeres. That's right. Isagenesis is a targeted blend of antioxidants, herbals, and adaptogens. It assists with healthier cell function and supports telomeres. When you can say that and have facts behind it that back it up and have the science behind it like we do, we have something very, very special in this product. Now, Isagenix, like I said earlier, has over 100 products, and it used to be a really hard decision for me. If somebody said, Chuck, you're on a desert island, you only get one product, what would it be? It's now this product right here. I would want this product above all others if I could only choose one. Fortunately, we don't have to. I get all these core products plus more. So with that being said, let's talk about our world-class partnership with the company Isagenix. I talked about integrity on one of the first slides with Kathy Coover. This company is built on integrity. Not only the products, but also the compensation plan. Everything about this company is first class and built to last. What is our purpose? What is our vision? It's simply to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Now, I was in England back in 2017 when we were launching Isagenix in the UK, and I had a chance to meet Eric Coover for the first time. When he read this slide, he added the word trustworthy in there. So not only the largest health and wellness company, but he said the largest health and wellness company trusted in the world. Big key there. This business is built on integrity. So let's shift gears and talk about the business for a few minutes. What would your ideal business look like? For some of you, it's all different things, but for me, it's time flexibility. I am a grandfather of 6 plus a bonus grandchild recently for 7. I want to have time. So I'll work as hard as anybody. But when I have a chance to be with my grandkids, I want to be with my grandkids. When I have the chance to travel and have fun with my wife, I want to be able to do that. So it's that time flexibility. Work hard when I want to work hard, but have the time flexibility to play when I want to play. Work from anywhere. That goes with the plan. How would you like to be able to do your business from the beach, the mountains, wherever your ideal place is, doing business where you want? For me, that's home. I get out now and I meet people for coffee and stuff. I'm out networking a lot now, building my team. And I have to remember what it's like to fight traffic sometimes. I got to schedule around that. That's horrible. I like sleeping through the first rush hour, taking a nap through the second, and not having to worry about rush hour traffic. You can do that when you have a home-based business. Training and support. You do not want to try to figure this out on your own. I've been in this network marketing industry for 20 plus years, and many of those companies I had to try to figure it out on my own. I was the big fish in a small pond. I'll tell you what, when you come to Isagenix, they've got it figured out, both at the corporate level and the Cepeda team. So there's 2 tracks to run on here. There's a Cepeda training system, and there's a company training system. It's all right there for you. You do not have to invent anything. All the tools are ready and prepared for you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is worth a fortune in and of itself. A positive culture. I challenge you to find a more positive culture than the Cepeda team within the Isagenix system. Impact and contribution. How impactful and contribution can you be when you're helping people achieve their physical and financial goals in life? That, to me, ladies and gentlemen, is so rewarding and refreshing. Of all the business I've ever been in, I've never had the opportunity to see people's lives transformed like I have with Isagenix. And then no caps on your earnings. You may be sitting here going, Chuck, I just want to make enough money to pay for my products. And that is fine. But if you also want to make enough money to impact the world by your giving and supporting different causes that are near and dear to your heart, here at Isagenix, you can do that. Now, but some of you are saying, look, my cause right now is paying my bills. We can help you do that with Isagenix. That's what this company is all about. So that's the ideal business. Let me show you why I think Isagenix is that ideal business. You're looking for these 5 categories. And this I was taught for the first time in my career by the Cepedas. Simply strong management team, strong company, financially debt-free, ready to build internationally. That's what you got here. Strong team at Isagenix, from the founders to the executive team they put in place to the entire corporate staff. Secondly, products that everyone needs, that you don't have to go out and create the market. From just the few products I covered with you tonight, you understand we've got products that everybody absolutely needs. It's our job to go out and let them know they're available. A solid compensation plan. I had the privilege in the last 24 hours, I've heard 2 different network marketing companies try to pitch me. I kind of just did it for fun. One was a real estate company, and I'll show you some comparisons in a minute, but they're trying to do real estate through network marketing. Another one was another health and nutrition company. And when I listened to their compensation plan, I was like, oh my goodness, people don't realize how good we have it with Isagenix. I'm going to share that with you in just a minute here. So solid compensation plan, check that. Isagenix has the best I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen. Training and support, I already mentioned, we got both Isagenix and Cepedas. We got the best. Timing and positioning. Next month, we turn 18 years old as a company. I promise you that you talk to any of the top leaders in this company, anybody that makes over $1 million a year, and there's a bunch of them in this company that do, you talk to any of them and ask them, when's the best time to ever join Isagenix? And they'll tell you in the very beginning, obviously, but most people that joined in the beginning didn't last till now. So the next best time to join is exactly right now. The company is poised for great international growth. How does that affect us here in the United States? Well, your next door neighbor might know somebody who knows somebody in Asia or Europe or South America or the next country we open up or one of the 18 markets we're already in. It's easy to go global if you get out there and share this. Your timing is perfect because Isagenix has barely scratched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to international expansion. So why Isagenix? I could literally spend the next 45 minutes on this, but I've only got about 7 minutes left, so we got to speed it up here. Take a quick e-shot. Why Isagenix? Nearly 300 people have already earned $1 million with Isagenix. That stat alone should blow you away. Go ask any other network marketing company how many people they have that have earned $1 million. And you'll have companies that have been around for decades and decades where people can make a little bit each year, and you'll find that very few can match that. Nearly 300 people making $1 million. We've been growing the entire time. Now, every once in a while, a little blip in that just natural growth, but the overall curve is just up, 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 and we're getting ready to hit hyper momentum. If you've ever seen a company do that, I've seen the charts of a couple that have. There's going to be a lot of people make a lot of money as we help people through this transition to hyper growth. Millions of lives impacted. Privately held company, responsibly run with no operational debt. Those are huge factors. So what's your opportunity? 3 quick questions for you. If you could eliminate one nagging bill from your monthly budget, what would it be? Think about that for a minute. What's one bill that you pay on a monthly basis that you'd like to just eliminate? I'm going to show you how in just a minute. Number 2, what would your ideal day look like? If you had total flexibility, money was no object, and you didn't have to worry about medication or your health, and you could do whatever you want, what would that ideal day look like? Who would you spend it with? Where would it be? What would you do? If you didn't have to worry about money, you knew that whatever you spent that day was going to be made up and plus some the next. Lastly, if I could show you a way to eliminate that one bill and have that ideal dream day, would you be open to learn how? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Our compensation plan, as I mentioned before, absolutely rocks. Basically, we get to earn money and eat for free. That's what we get to do. If you will simply share what you're learning with other people, you can literally earn money and eat for free. It's all about becoming a consultant and helping other people become a consultant. That's it. So let's take just a minute and define what a consultant is. We all come in as customers, all of us. You can choose to become an associate. There's no cost to do that. You go in your back office, your Isagenix back office, like you're going to update your order or something. But instead of updating your order, there's a big purple box. You click it. You say, I want to become an associate. You fill out a little paperwork. Voila, you're an associate. That's all there is to it. As an associate, you get a couple customers. You put one on your right team, one on your left team. You and the 2 customers, the 3 of you, all do at least 100 points. Easy to do. You're going to eat that easily. So 100 points, the 3 of you, you're now a consultant. What does that mean? It means you just position yourself to earn income in our compensation plan. And by the way, it's normally a $50 rank advancement bonus. Well, starting today, February 25th, and running through March 31st, so all the way through the end of March, if you come in brand new and you become a consultant within your first 14 days, you get $150, not $50. So the company just wants to motivate you to get out there and share with a couple customers. Let's just face it, that's what they want. We have another bonus that I'll talk about at the very end in our training segment tonight. It's called a Crystal Reset. And so the company's like, there's not enough people earning this big money we put out there for them. So let's throw out the biggest promotional bonus we can to help people become consultants. That's what they've done. And so now you've got from February 25th today through March 31st, when a new person comes in, they get 2 customers, one right, one left. All 3 of them do at least 100 BB. They become a consultant. They earn $150 simply by becoming a consultant during that time frame. Now, if they come in, the new customer comes in on March 31st, they have 14 days to become a consultant to get that $150 bonus. So it's from today all the way through March 31st. From the time they join as a member, a customer, you need to become an affiliate right away because their time clock starts. They got 14 days from the time they become a member. This is an incredible promotion, one of the best I've ever seen. And Isagenix always comes up with incredible promotions. Then the one thing I'm going to, just for sake of time, I want to focus on this one right here. It's cycle bonuses. This is the residual income long-term of our company. This is the walk-away retirement income from our company. Now, the cool thing about Isagenix, you're not going to want to walk away. Why would you ever want to quit helping people? You're helping people with their physical and financial life. It should be something you want to do till the day you die. But here is the core of the residual income. It's called a cycle. Is you build 2 teams. One of the guys I was talking to today said, well, I got to sponsor 40 people to unlock my 7th level. I go, 40 people? Are you kidding me? Just to unlock 7 levels? How would you like to get paid down through infinity building 2 teams? A right team and a left team. You enroll a couple customers, 1 right team, 1 left team. And then you continue to enroll new customers, placing them on your right or left team. But they all fall under existing customers you've already put in. It's a win-win. It's a team effort. This guy who I was talking to, he said everybody he enrolls is on his first level. Well, I said, okay, so when you enroll me, then you and I are competing for the next person, right? If we have mutual friends, we're competing because you can't enroll them and put them under me. You're not going to give them to me. So you and I are in competition. You enroll my best friend, who's a friend of yours also. So the three of us are friends. Now we're all three in competition. And he had to scratch his head. He's like, yeah, I guess we are. I'm like, yeah, we would be. With our system, it's not that way. You and your friends, your family, you're working together. Two teams, right team, left team. It's awesome. Every time you do 900 points, 600 one team, 300 the other, the company's going to trigger a $54 cycle bonus for you. Get back with the person who invites you. They can explain in more detail, but it's easy to do, and you can do it multiple times, up to 250 times per week in one business center. If you want to do the math real quick, that's $13,500 a week or $700,000 a year. What do you have to do to qualify for that? You think you have to jump through a lot of hoops every month, every week? No. You have to be qualified yourself, 100 BV per every 30 days. You have to have one customer in your right, one customer in your left, 100 BV every 30 days. That's all you have to do to qualify for those bonuses. Now, there's a lot of work involved. Obviously, you got to build these two teams. You got to coach people. You got to encourage people. You're not going to make that kind of money just sitting on your hands, obviously. But to qualify, all you have to do is be an active consultant. That blows my mind to this day. What are some of the advantages of this? It pays down to infinity. It pays on their initial order, their reorders, their monthly auto ship orders. All the volume counts down through infinity. That's another thing that's hard for people to understand. When they're only getting paid 5 to 7 levels deep, if you've been in this industry any time at all, you realize the great stuff always happens 7, 8, 9, 10 levels deep. Well, if it happens below the level you're getting paid in these other companies, you're not getting paid. In Isagenix, no matter how far down it happens, you're accumulating that volume, and those two teams crank out that volume, you're making money. That's exciting. Holdover volume. A lot of other compensation plans, once you cycle whatever extra revenue business volume you have, it rounds out. It clears itself. Maybe at the end of the month, it clears out. Now with Isagenix, it holds over. As long as you're doing that 100 BV every 30 days, and I recommend 29, that's another session. We'll teach you why that one day makes a big difference for you. Basically, it holds over for you. So as you accumulate more volume, the volume you had that was extra over the bonus, you don't lose it. Everything where most companies want to get you to make more profit for the company, Isagenix doesn't do that. There are no gotchas with Isagenix. I absolutely love that. So let's get back to our perfect lifestyle, your perfect day, that bill you want to get rid of. Think about that for a minute. How many cycles a week would it take for you to do that? And so if you're thinking about, man, that nagging bill for me is a cell phone bill. Okay, that's great. That's not much of a headache, right? Or maybe it's your mortgage payment, or maybe it's a student loan. Maybe you had some medical issues and you got some big medical debts. Whatever that nagging debt was that we talked about earlier that you want to get rid of, I just want you to look down here for a minute and see how many cycles it would take for you to completely eliminate that debt from your monthly bills to cover it. Now, let's think about the ideal lifestyle. How much money would you have to earn on a weekly basis to completely cover your monthly bills? Hopefully you've got a budget, you know what your monthly bills are. On what point of those cycles per week would you have to get to completely cover your bills to where you could have that ideal day and not have to worry about the money you spent that day because the same amount's coming in the next day, the next week, the next month, on and on and on, residual. Now, the chart only goes to 100 cycles per week, but as I told you, one business center can go all the way to 250 cycles per week. That covers most of the bills for most people I know. This is a great chart right here. It can help you cover that nagging bill or bills. It can help you know what your freedom number is. How many cycles do you need to earn on a weekly basis to be free? And then lastly, if you want to think about this from a financial perspective, think about how much money you'd have to have in the bank at retirement to draw off interest to earn this kind of income. It's absolutely amazing. So that's a great chart. Enjoy it. I'm going to go through this really quick because we're running out of time. But our whole system of the compensation plan is building these two teams. And to do that, we want to start you out by you share, they share. So you share with a couple people, they share with a couple people. In this example, the two people you share with bought a value pack. It's by far the most valuable pack, but there's many other options you can come in with. Get back with the person who invites you. They'll help you figure out the pack for you. But in this case, you bought your customers, your two customers bought value packs from you, and it happened in the same business week. That's Monday through Sunday. You earn $400 for that. In total, you'd earn $900. But from today, February 25th through March 31st, if you come in, you're brand new, and you do the same thing, but you become a consultant in your first 14 days, add $100 to that, so it's $1,000. So literally, you can tell somebody right now that you can help them earn $1,000 basically in a couple weeks if they come in and they become a consultant right away and then become a manager within the 60 days they have. All right, I'm going to fly through these next ones, and we're not going to spend a lot of time, but there's some major advantages to become an executive. I mentioned earlier the cycle money pays out with just 2 customers, one right, one left, but the matching bonuses come in when you're an executive. So what are the advantages of being an executive? Well, there's several. There's a 10% matching bonus on all the people you personally enroll. So when they're earning cycle bonuses, the company's paying you a 10% match because you're an executive and you more than likely help them. Not always necessarily, but hopefully you did. And then you also get to participate in some leadership pools. I know I didn't understand leadership pools until I earned my first one. It was like $3,900. And I thought there was a mistake in my back office. I'm sitting there going, oh, I'm a man of integrity. I got to call the office and tell them there was a mistake. Somehow they put somebody's deposit in my checking account here. But I came to find out it was real. It was an executive leadership bonus pool. And after that, I figured out what it meant and how to keep earning them. It's a phenomenal bonus. You're going to want to know about it. But you got to get to executive before that. Well, director, actually. And then there's top achievers promotions. There's trips. There's all kinds of fun stuff. For sake of time, I'm not going to take you through all this. But I'm here to tell you, the Isagenix compensation plan has stuff for people getting started brand new, people that are in the build, and for people that want to walk away and have that residual income. It's all there for you, the full gamut to where you can do this and earn money as you're building your 2 teams of residual income. The choice is yours. You are where you are today from the choice you made and the choice you've let other people make for you. And so I ask you, if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? And finally, I love this slide. I think it was Carol Tonkin had in her presentation. I copied from her. But the best way to predict the future is to create it. So start today, ladies and gentlemen. The company came out of promotion just for you. Today, February 25th, just for you. Start today, become a consultant, and earn $150 just like that, in addition to all the other compensation that we have available for you. So with that, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Next Monday night, I will have Kwang Soo Shin as my special guest. We'll have a special emphasis on what's going on in Asia and how you can build your business in Asia. Thank you for joining us tonight. God bless.